This week was all about the Senate budget. On Monday, the Senate released its version of the budget, and they debated it in several committees. On Tuesday, it passed its second reading on Wednesday, and then it had final passage this morning. Today is Thursday as we record this. So it will go, next steps, it will go to conference with the House, which has a little bit different version of the budget. In the Senate's budget, there are a number of highlights specific to agriculture that we were noticing. The Senate version includes funding for the Large Animal Healthcare Enhancement Act and the North Carolina Agricultural Manufacturing Initiative, which both of those programs were new programs included in the House version of the budget. The funding levels are a little bit different, so we'll see how that shakes out. It also includes $100,000 to the North Carolina Grange for Farmers Appreciation Day event. It includes $10 million to the North Carolina Foundation for Soil and Water Conservation for cost share grants that support the development of fertilizer production activities on farms using liquid waste management systems. It includes $350,000 for funding for the Tobacco Farm Life Museum to be transferred to the Tobacco Trust Fund. It includes $500,000 in recurring funds for promotion of North Carolina sweet potatoes. It includes $3.9 million in recurring funds for research stations, $5 million non-recurring for the North Carolina Agricultural Development and Farmland Preservation Trust Fund, and $2 million recurring for the North Carolina Tobacco Trust Fund. It also includes funding for agricultural research and extension at both North Carolina State University and North Carolina A&T State University. We'll include those details in the written version of the Capitol Roundup as well. And those are kind of the highlights. From here, the budget negotiators are going to conference, and so what that means is they are going to get in a room and sort out the differences between the Senate version and the House version of the budget to come up with a final budget to present to the governor for signature. Now, keep in mind that a bill passed earlier in this session expands Medicaid in the state, but with one big caveat, and that is that this state budget has to become law in order for Medicaid expansion to go through. So there's a lot riding on this budget, and we'll see how everything shakes out.